Okay, hello. Today we're going to go over setting up your Facebook and what to post on Facebook to your personal page in order to start getting traction for your business. So let's go ahead and go to Facebook first. So first things first is you want to be very professional. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is put your Facebook into professional mode. So on these three dots right here, you're going to go ahead and click them. And where mine says turn off, yours should say turn on professional mode. That is going to allow you to track your analytics, track your insights, and all of your Facebook posts to adjust your content based off of what your followers like. And also, it'll allow you to invite people to follow you. So you can see where I have followers rather than just adding friends. And once you hit their requirements, you also have the ability to start earning money off of Facebook. So that's part of why we want to have that in professional mode. The first thing you want to do is make sure if your name already isn't very clear of just like your first and last name, make sure that it is just your first and last name. I've seen some people be able to put travel agent at the end of their name. If you are able to do that, go ahead and do it. Facebook, for whatever reason, does not let me do it. But if you can do that, I think that's a great idea. And then your profile picture, you want it to be a clear picture of you. Okay, if you're in travel destination, that's even better. But just a clear picture of you to where nobody's confused as to who you are, what you look like, anything like that. The next thing is going to be your cover photo. Now you want this to either be a picture of travel, like a beach or any type of travel, right? Maybe a cruise, maybe you traveling if you have those. If you don't, no big deal. Or it can be how I have it, which is what I like to call like my digital business card. And I created this on Canva. Let me go ahead and pull that up. And I actually have a template for you guys that I will drop in the chat and then in the like description of the recording. But this is the template. And so this you can also use, like I said, we'll be going over creating a Facebook group and then engaging in other groups to grow your business. So you can also use this template for your Facebook group cover photo. But basically, as long as your contact info is in between these purple lines that you see here, you will be able to see that on Facebook no matter what type of device you're on, whether you're on a laptop, a regular desktop, a phone, a tablet, whatever the case may be. It'll be seamless. And as you can see outside of the lines, it still extends. So when you're on those bigger screens, it will still extend and show the whole picture rather than like cutting it off halfway. But this way, your contact info is in the front. You want to have your business name, a little slogan, right? And then a call to action. So contact us today, and I have my contact info here. Okay, next we're gonna go into the bio. You wanted this to be super simple, okay, straightforward. For sure, make sure you have certified travel agent in there. That is going to be my one requirement for you guys, okay? What I'm going to be doing over the next like probably week or so after I put out this recording is I'm going to be checking your guys' Facebook accounts. And if there's anything that needs to be tweaked, I will let you know. If this certified travel agent is not in there, you will be hearing from me, okay? You need to let everybody know that you are a certified travel agent, all right? If you have a specialty, go ahead and throw that in there. If you don't, that's okay. If you're wanting to build as well, I definitely suggest putting travel coach and mentor. Other than that, I just, put something that is relatable to your life, whether you're a mom, a dad, a grandma, an auntie, whatever the case may be. Put something relatable to your life, okay, to you. It doesn't have to be business. I like mine being business, but that is up to you. As long as you have certified travel agent, I don't really care what else is there as long as it's relevant to who you are. Now, if you have a business page, you can link it. If you don't have a business page, no big deal. You can still put CEO and founder at and whatever your business name is. Make sure it's CEO and founder because that is important. Okay, you are the CEO and founder of your own travel business, and it's important to flaunt that. If you have any trainings you've completed, you can put them in here. If not, don't stress over it. Okay, it's not the end of the world. Link any of your other social medias if you have them already. If not, again, it's not the end of the world. You can always do that later. And then I actually want you guys all to create this link tree. and put this in your social media. This is going to be, there's a couple different types of websites out there that you can use. Linktree is free. I love it. It's super simple. But this is going to be one place where everybody can go to get all of the information about you. Okay. So they can go to your different social medias here, any links that you have. So again, if you're building a team, you can have the calendar link here. Um, if you're booking travel, you can have your booking, your quote request form here, your website, anything else that you have. And then we also have affiliate links as travel agents. So you can put those on there as well. Okay. But this is going to be main thing that people can go and see. And what's best is as long as the rest of your social media is seamless and you have this, everything is going to flow together and people are going to be able to search you up quicker. Okay. So I want you guys all to create this link tree. I do have a training in our Travel Knowledge 2.0 Facebook group. So if you go in there, hit the search bar, hit Linktree, it should be the first thing that pops up. Okay. So if you guys need help setting that up, you can watch that training. Alrighty, so that's all that I want to do with setting it up. Do you guys have any questions before we dive into the content to post on your page? No, we're good? Okay, I'm gonna take that as we're good. So this is gonna be a shorter training just because it's not too extensive information. But now we're gonna go into that content, okay? So we want to focus on posting a few different pillars, okay? Now you guys are going to be able to copy and paste this into ChatGPT and then just adjust based off of your goals, like I see right here. This prompt is specifically written for somebody who's wanting to not only book travel, but also build a team. So if you are not wanting to build a team, make sure you're taking out the parts that are related to building a team, like talking about your other agents or their agents' milestones, things like that. Just take that part out. The rest of it, you should be good. But the main pillars you want to focus on when you are posting are going to be, here we go. Where are they? So wins is one, right? Any wins that you have. These don't have to be like major wins. They could be little small wins, okay? Wins, lifestyle. So how this business has changed your lifestyle. Inspire. Okay, you want to inspire people. I feel like I'm missing some. Okay, lifestyle change. I feel like I'm reading this so wrong right now. There we go. Behind the scenes. So you booking behind the scenes, what that looks like, what business looks like behind the scenes. People love to see behind the scenes stuff, even just as like learning we're looking for a travel agent. They want to see what you're doing in the behind the scenes, right? And then you also want to show gratitude, okay? These pillars are going to help people know, like, and trust you as you are growing your social media, which are all requirements for them to be able to book with you, right? When you think about people purchasing things, people don't purchase things just from people that they see one time on social media, right? Or one time online. The average time it takes someone to actually buy something from someone that they're seeing online is 7. Okay. So 7 clicks, 7 reaches, 7 whatever. They have to see you 7 times before they're like, oh, maybe I will buy from her. Right. And in our case, when we're talking about buying, we're talking about booking travel. So what this is going to do is this is going to help you gain that trust from people in order to get people to book with you. Okay. The next thing you want to do is I want you guys all to create an introductory post. Okay. If you've done this already, that's okay. Okay. You can always create a new one as like a reintroduction. Okay. Maybe you've been gaining a lot of followers. Every few months, I like to reintroduce myself. Okay. But if you haven't done this yet, definitely create an introductory post. This is again going to help people get to know you as not only a travel agent, but who you are outside of being a travel agent, okay? Which is going to allow them to trust you a little bit more. So once you put this into Facebook, it's going to pop up a ton of information for you, okay? So we're going to, or into ChatGPT. So we're going to go into ChatGPT and I'm going to show you guys what that looks like. Now, I've already done this, so it kind of knows what I'm going to switch to a different ChatGPT so you guys can see it from the beginning, what that would look like, an untrained ChatGPT. New chat. Okay. So you guys can see what that would look like from the beginning. So I'm just going to paste that. Like I said, if you don't want to build a team, just take out the parts, like read this, take out the parts where it talks about like agent successes, right? Stuff like that. And then we're just going to paste it. And it's going to give us strategies. It's going to give us content, tips, and prompts to reuse to plan with ChatGPT more, okay? So as you can see, it's giving us a content strategy, okay? And then it's going to give us a suggested weekly posting framework. So it's going to give us the pillar idea, the post, and then a second post that is going to spark more of like motivation, engagement, day in the life, things like that, okay? A little bit more personal. And then it's going to give us those pillars and posts ideas for each pillar. Okay, and little prompt suggestions for that post. Then it's going to do the same thing for different lighter content, right? Like more, a little bit more personal, more engagement focused, more motivational, things like that, things outside of really travel stuff. And it's going to give us some tips, a plan, and then if you want a 30-day detailed content calendar and templates and feedback on your drafted post, just say so. I'll help you plan it out. You can literally type yes, please, or just yes, and it's going to pop out all of that stuff. And it's going to, you can see it's going to save that memory on here as well. Because what that's doing is that's training ChatGPT that this is what you like to work on, this is what you like to do, right? So eventually, once you get through those 30 days, you can then be like, okay, now I need another 30 days. You don't have to tell it what you need another 30 days of. It's going to give you another 30 days worth of content in the style and the formats that you like, okay? So you guys can see all of this stuff that it's giving. Do you guys have any questions?
Yes, I do have a question. When you set up a professional page, are you able to use that professional page to message uh, like does it have a messenger? Are you able to message people and you can send and receive
Yeah,
messages that way?
absolutely.
Or
It's so it's my
just like a
personal,
personal profile?
yeah, it's my personal profile. All I did was put it into professional mode so that way I can start earning and people can follow me rather than just be friends. And there's like a separate thing for followers and friends, but it's still a regular Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Any other
Great.
questions? Alrighty, let me stop recording.